Now it's time for our next segment called
Heck yeah!
Heck Yeah!
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. So we're going to go over some of our favorite choir hacks. And by that, I mean Bethany is going to go over her favorite hacks for the elementary choir classroom / general music classroom. And if you're wondering, how can I get all of these hacks from Bethany? Bethany, can you share about your social media and kind of what you've been posting? And you've got a huge following nowadays on Mrs. Main's Musicians. So give a shout out of what you might find on your social media account.
Yeah, please check me out, Mrs. Main's Musicians. Like Blake said earlier, no spaces, all lowercase. I share all the things. So elementary music, plus choir, plus, a little bit of lifestyle stuff, many pictures of my dogs.
That's the most important thing.
So we have lots of fun over there. And then I also have a Teachers Pay Teachers store that goes with that. And again, that's Mrs. Main's Musicians. And that's mostly elementary music stuff, not a lot of choir stuff on there, but definitely plenty of choir hacks and warm-ups and all the good stuff on the old Instagram.
Yeah, what are some of those hacks that they might find that you want to go over during Heck Yeah?
Wow, what a great transition. We just nailed that. I have 3. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm so ready. You know what they say, good hacks always come in 3s.
What? Who says that?
My grandma. She passed. Okay.
So number 1, Google Slides. I teach from Google Slides always, including in choir at school and in the Youth Chorus of Kansas City. I have found it is an amazing way to just have everything that I need in one spot, as opposed to this music is over here and the words to this song are over here and the backing track is in this folder. And that's just too much for me. My blessed little ADHD brain, it needs it all in one spot. And I also get to cast then my computer to my screen and have it right with me so I can maneuver and I don't ever have to take my attention off the students, which for me is the most important thing.
We actually just recently, my co-teacher, she used to do it all the time at her old school. And then recently she's been like, I've been forgetting like what's our order of our lesson plan. Like we just need to have it on the screen. And so we do that. And then we have our warm-ups on there sometimes. We're inconsistent with it, but we've become more consistent the past couple weeks because, yeah, it does help a lot.
You don't have to be in charge of it, of what's next, because it's up there.
Yeah.
And for someone with ADHD who totally is forgetting what's coming next, all I got to do is click that slide and it decides for me. And then I'm like, oh yeah, we do need to do that. And I always put little things on there like, remind me to give you your permission slip at the end. And I put it in yellow with big stars. And then again, that's not on me, that's on the slides. And then the kids can be like, we're supposed to remind you. And then I don't forget.
Boom. Love it. What else you got?
All right. Rhythm randomizer. Have you heard of this?
Tell us.
I start every class with a challenge rhythm. It's like a little bell work up on my Google Slides. And it's a way that they can be, getting started with class, and I can check in with kids at the door. I like to greet everybody. And so they can practice the rhythm, and it helps reinforce, whatever rhythms we're working on in class, so that even if we're not covering rhythm in our lesson that day, they're still getting that refresher. And I was putting in clip art every time, and it took hours. And so Rhythm Randomizer is the answer to that. It's almost like Sight Reading Factory, but for just rhythms. You can pick how many measures, what time signature, which rhythms you want to use. So for my first graders, they're only doing quarter, eighth note pair, and quarter rest. I can do that. For my 4th and 5th graders, I can throw in some Cinco potato and all that good stuff. And they can rock that. And all you have to do is screenshot it and shove it right in your slides.
I love Cinco potato. I love ocho potatoes. I love eating all the potatoes.
You're trying to say more numbers, implying that you really like eating potatoes, right? Like cinco versus ocho?
Didn't even have to say that.
Okay.
I think they knew.
I don't know.
Jokes are funnier when you have to explain them, for sure.
Thank you. I have to explain mine quite often, so apparently I'm hysterical.
I feel like I'm being attacked right now.
Uh-oh.
What's your third hack?
Those were 2 free ones. This one does cost some money, but I believe strongly that it is worth it. Stickers. Children are
Yes.
obsessed with water bottle stickers right now. It like you cannot get any cooler than stickers. So a lot of the things that I say, like Yoga Whippy, which I heard you talking about on your last podcast, you only get out what you put in. So here it is, Yoga Whippy. If I see someone giving Yoga Whippy energy, they're standing up tall, they're rocking it. They're gonna get a Yoga Whippy sticker for their water bottle.
So you made that?
I did, sticker mule.
Woo! That's amazing.
But if you didn't want to spend the money, like just get some labels and print them at school.
Yeah.
And get water bottle stickers, but they could be like, I'm a Yoga Whippier today and make it a little again tomorrow. This is another one I always say, excellence is a habit.
Nice.
And Ryan ordered these and look how itty bitty they are. That was
Ooh,
was not on purpose.
That was a
but
nice shout
how
out
fun is
for your
that?
husband.
Okay, but then I told the kids, like, Mr. Main did this and we're gonna love them anyway. And then they like want them more because they're so small.
Well, we
So
talked about
excellent.
throwing people under the bus the first episode, and you just threw him under the bus
Perfect.
big time. I love it.
With love and appreciation.
Hey, don't let a man ever order stickers. You know we're gonna get the wrong size.
I did not say that.
Well, I'm saying that, and I can talk about our gender and say that.
Oh my. But no, stickers are it. They will do anything for a sticker. We have ones at the youth chorus too that say like hard work is hard, because that's another one that we say. Any inside jokes your choir comes up with, like we do the group high five. So get a group high five sticker. Anything funny about your choir and make it kind of that in group. Like people want to be in this choir because we have the most fun and we have water bottle stickers and we make all the jokes, and also reinforcing, you know, your excellence is a habit. That's an important thing you should remember. And I always bring these to honor choirs.
Well, I was at an honor choir you did, and you gave me a yes chef sticker, so thank you. Yeah, I have a girl that every day 7th hour she has a sticker book, and she gives one to every teacher in the room, and Miss Bowman puts it on her forehead. I used to put it on my forehead, but by 7th hour, man, I hate my genetics because my skin is always so greasy. By 7th hour, it'll just slide down my face.
Ooh.
So I just put it right here. Today I had a baby poop, like it was a poop emoji with a pacifier, and
This
it
is a
was
sticker?
beautiful. I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised.
Wow.
I remember to take it off because most of the time I'll like go to Walmart after school, and there it is right there.
You should have totally rocked the baby poop sticker for this podcast.
I should have, honestly. Well, thanks for those hacks. Those are wonderful. And again, if you want to see more of those hacks from Bethany Main, at Mrs. Main's Musicians.
Heck yeah.